Well, hello there. I just want to make a quick video. I won't keep you for long. I guess I didn't really know what to do for a video here. I haven't made one in a couple days, and I guess I just didn't feel the calling to make one, sort of, until today. And I guess it started with a comment I got on one of my Shabbat Shalom posts, and I commented about it in the Truther chat because it sort of felt off. It was like triggering my spidey sense or whatever. And with my past and my life and the things I've been through, even my dad getting clipped or people trying to clip me, and just trust issues, you know? So when people message me or randomly try to get a hold of me on Facebook, my first urge is concern and to vet their profile or to vet them 100% before I even engage. But at first I went to the Truther chat and posted the link to the post, and it's strange because for some reason the thumbnail worked. They don't let thumbnails work in my Truther chat usually. And I said, I don't know, you know, this person might be an AI bot or it might be a real person. I'm not too sure. The Facebook page looks really thin. But if we're talking about actual people here with actual questions, of course I want to be able to help. My help is in my videos and my citations and my links. I'm not a guy who can be here to listen like a therapist type person. That's not who I am. I'm an opinionated student, warrior poet type. I'm not the counselor type. You know, I can give advice, but again, I have a small circle of friends and a large circle of trust issues. So this person, Anne, and if I'm wrong, you know, I pray forgiveness. I don't want to bear false witness. You know, I'm not up here to lie or any of that. I mean, if I'm wrong, that's another story, but this person starts off asking questions about the Torah, and then Lori was like, did they post message you? And I was like, I told them not to. Like I said, I got boundaries and trust issues here. And the question she asked, like Lori said, she could have literally just Googled. And it was weird. It felt kind of weird, like my spidey sense going off. And it's hard to tell which pages are sock puppet accounts piloted by humans and which of these Facebook accounts are actual AI bots. And so I thought, it just set off my spidey sense. It's like some of these people, if they are people, it's like they want to get closer to me, not the information. And I'm not important here. It's like you shouldn't want to get closer to me or whatever. It's the information that's important. So if I throw a bunch of citations at you and it still seems more about this person trying to pick me up or something, that's, you know, a little different story. Like Lori says, you could literally Google any of this information. And when she Googled her, got nothing. And I was like, yeah, typically people, if they contact me on Facebook, it's because they saw the video about my grandpa, and they always start with, I saw the video about your grandpa, and I have questions. But she didn't. And I was like, it could be a fake account, a shill, a bot. It could be a you-know-who cult member messing with me. Or maybe it's just an actual legitimate person. Maybe it's even somebody in the military who's got legitimate questions who has to be anonymous. And they have to use a secret fake account. But that doesn't make much sense because anything done as a Christian should be done in the light with no deception. If you have to use deception in any way, shape, or form, that should be a warning bell. But I was like, I just don't have the patience to deal with this today. I'm grumpy and whatnot. And here I post the link again. And yeah, thumbnails normally don't work in my Truther chat. So I thought, whatever. And Lori was like, well, I'm sorry you're upset. And I'm like, it is what it is. You know, the week before payday blues and then just like dealing with people. Random strangers that don't realize there's boundaries. I mean, no offense, people. I appreciate every view and every sub. But that's why I have citations links. I'm giving a certain amount of information here, and that's all I can give. All I can offer people is the truth. I'm not here to be anybody's best friend or therapist or whatever. All I can offer is the truth. So after that conversation in the Truther chat, I decided to just roll over to the post here. You know, I hope I'm not wrong about this, but it just set off my spider sense. What can I say? So all of these responses, like 16 responses, it was just, I don't know. She says, I don't mean to bother you. I only have questions no one can answer. Well, yeah, there's the people who answered them for me. Like Dr. William Schnoebelen. I listed that link. I said right here, my teacher for this, you know. But anyway, it started with questions about the Torah. And obviously, for a real person asking questions, I don't want to say no to them. I'm not, here to be a jerk, even if I'm having a bad day myself. I put in the links to Rob Skiba's Virtual House Church and his playlist. Every single question you could possibly have gets answered in these 2 links. And then she was like, oh, I have those, but I just wanted to talk. And I'm like, again, I can't be all things to all people. I'm sorry. But, she was like, I get the impression you know a lot about this. And I was like, no, as far as the Torah, I know a little bit. But I learned from the experts like John Pounders, John Hall, Steve Moutria, Zach Bauer, Rob Skiba, Dr. William Schnoebelen as far as teaching me about Masonry. I may be one of the world's leading experts on Masonry, but that doesn't necessarily mean I want to have a huge conversation about it with someone I've never met. I'll try to help what I can with my videos, but like I said, I can't be all things to all people. I says, my teacher is Dr. Bill, but if your question is about breaking family curses and about generational curses if you were born into a family like this, like me, then I linked this, the Babylon Rising prayer book. Deliverance Prayers prayer book that Dr. Bill, that Rob Skiba sent me years ago. And then I linked in The Light Behind Freemasonry. I'll put all these citations in the description section below. You can check for yourself. And then she was like, I saw a painting as a kid. And I'm like, okay, this is where I'm starting to think it's a bot account, because every new post has nothing to do with the last question. It's just something new. It's like, do they just want to talk to me, or do they want the information? It's like, are you talking about this famous picture where the 3rd level Blue Lodge nobodies, these morons, don't have a clue what black worshipful lodge masters like my grandpa get up to? But I mean, all this information is out there for anyone to look up. You don't need me. You shouldn't want to get close to me just to get close to the information. And then she starts going on about defective genes, British royal family, the Nephilim bloodlines, the Rh negative, Rh positive bloodlines, which isn't some recessive monkey gene nonsense. But I mean, God gave me these instincts for a reason, and this set off my instincts. And I mean, even this page, it's fake. I mean, there's 2 posts, and no info, no intro, no photos, no nothing. But I guess that's all I got to say about that, in the sense of just, if I can help you, I will. But if I get a vibe like you're a bot page or something, I'm going to make a video about it maybe. I'm going to do something about it just to show the world that this is what truthers like me have to go through. It's like, we don't even know if half these people we're talking to online are the real, Like, I got people that I talk to online that are the real, like Dr. William Schnoebelen, people like that, who actually are trying to fight this fight with me. But we're basically teachers and opinionated students. We can't be all things to all people. We can offer you up the information, and that's all we can do. But like I says, it's like, these things, these are out there for anybody to look up. You don't need me. I mean, sure, I've done some things like this, where I went to this actual radiophysical, astrophysical observatory to debunk the Big Bang Theory. Okay, that's me. That's not anybody else. But you don't need me to watch this and glean the information from it. So I would ask that people don't message me on Facebook and all that, because I'm almost never on Facebook. I don't like Facebook. I don't like Facebook much of anything. I'm only on here to post and to make these videos using these screenshots like this. Another post I was thinking of working on. Could the lunar cycles be connected with people's moods? But I guess that's another post for another day. So I'll just say, peace out, baby.